Welcome to the Take Action Now Summit. You will discover groundbreaking strategies for personal and business growth with leading experts and innovators. Today, transform forward. Step into 2024 with confidence. Strengthen your network, build relationships, and develop awareness and skills. Join our 21 world-class speakers and experience inspiration, hope for your future, and an elevation of your ambitions. Inspired Choices Network, our summit hosts, are excited to have you here.
It's too bad that business isn't as much fun as it was when I was a little girl, walking the floor of my dad's office, carrying his briefcase. To me, business was fun. Business was easy. It was my most favorite game to play. And then I stepped into my own business. Hello, everyone. I'm Christine McIver. I am a business optimization expert, and doing business is pleasurable for me today, but it wasn't always. And I am sure that many people that are in their own business today have had that experience, or perhaps are experiencing that for themselves right now. Business is meant to create. And when we create, like when we were children playing in sandboxes, it was fun. But many of us are challenged with having fun in business. And we're challenged because of a number of things that I want to speak to you about today. So we're going to be talking about next level growth, strategies for upscaling your business. Some of the most essential things, strategies that you need to have to propel your business forward, I'm going to share with you right now. And the most important thing is for you to believe in yourself. That is absolutely the number one, that you need to believe in who you are in business, who you show up with when you're working with your clients, who you are when you show up with working with your team. And it is your responsibility as a business owner to get really clear about the belief that you have in yourself. You see, when you believe in yourself, you don't need to know everything. You don't need to have everything completely figured out. But when you believe in yourself, you show up differently. You stand stronger and taller. You lean into the challenges and you challenge yourself continuously because you believe that you can do it. When you take the time to cultivate that belief in yourself, it will vibrate out to every area of your business. And it will start to change the amount of pleasure you have in your business. That's one of the very first strategies. Now, the next strategy I want to tell you about, people may go, oh gosh, I don't want to hear about this, or yeah, I've heard people say this before. But I'm telling you that this is my second thing that I want to tell you. The second strategy is to have email control. Yes, I said it. Email control. I cannot tell you how many people that I have met, that I have worked with, that are my clients, are clients that I've worked with in the past, or just people that I've had the opportunity of getting to know, who have shared what their email inbox looks like. Or more importantly, what their many combined email boxes look like. Do you know what email is? It is a major time thief for you, your business, your customers, and most importantly, the revenue that you are looking to generate in your business. Imagine if your email, every email that you had that you were looking for, searching for, trying to respond to, trying to remember what it said, imagine if every one of those emails was a lost set of keys. Now, we've all lost our keys and we've needed to get out the door. And we've lost those keys and become very frantic in a very short period of time. And then what do we do when we finally learn our lesson? We make it a specific location, something that we can easily reference, something that we can easily know and with confidence find when we require it. Your email can be robbing you of precious time, more time than you will ever imagine. It also elevates your stress, which lowers your pleasure and puts a vibration out that this part of your business is very frustrating. Well, if this part of your business is frustrating, do you not think that that might leak into other areas of your business? It does. The third strategy I want to share with you is cleaning up your profiles. The majority of people who operate their businesses online have many profiles across many different platforms: email, social media, groups, organizations that you are a part of. Also, your storage, your online cloud storage, your different assets that you utilize to operate different pieces of your business. And I can tell you that dang near every single solitary person I have ever met has different information on all of those profiles. Rarely do I find consistency across people's profiles. And then we wonder why there's a confusion about what we do today. Now, as you evolve, as you grow as an entrepreneur, as you evolve in the areas that you specialize in, you are going to have changes happening. Perhaps you change your job title. Perhaps you change your area of focus. Perhaps you change your website and domain name. Perhaps you change something that has you be found online. If you are not updating these profiles and consistent across these profiles, it is no wonder that people get frustrated in trying to find you. If you're not easy to find, the customers will move on to someone else. So those are just the first set of strategies that will help to propel your business forward. And they are absolutely essential. Now, secrets to sustain business growth. Having your own back. What does having your own back look like? Having your own back looks like taking care of your email, taking care of your profiles, ensuring that the message is consistent across all platforms, making sure that you are valuing yourself. And on a continuous basis, even if no one else is praising you, that you are praising yourself. Understanding that when you take care of you, when you follow your dreams, when you do what it takes to make those dreams come true, and most especially giving yourself a checkup from the neck up when you go off in an emotional roller coaster, that is having your own back. And having your own back in business is so much fun because you are your greatest cheerleader. To sustain growth in business, you also need to streamline your systems. You need to make it easy. When you streamline your systems, you're going to have standard operating procedures. So as you grow and add business team members, you're going to have your systems in place that is going to support them to operate your business more efficiently. When they operate your business more efficiently, they're going to be saving you time because they're not going to be spending hours and hours trying to figure out what you need. You've got those systems in place. If you're not at that point to have team members yet, guess what? It's going to be easier for you to find. It's going to be easier for you to operate. And it's going to be easier for you to save time so that you can be working with your clients and your customers more. When you have your systems down pat, you're not wasting time running around looking for those keys. You know where they are and you know how to make them work. Now, there's always going to be things happen, but you reduce the probability of problems when you streamline your systems. If you're going to really grow in your business, and I want you to ask yourself this question, is now the time for me to hire someone to work with me in my business? You're not going to grow your business if you're trying to do it all. And that is absolutely something that I've tried to do. It was very challenging for me to imagine having other people running my business. You see, I like things done a particular way, and I had a belief that nobody else was going to get it. But why I had that belief was because I didn't have my standard operating procedures down pat. I didn't have everything laid out to support someone coming in to be able to execute on what was required to be done. So when you are hiring someone so that they can support you, you need to be supporting them. Absolutely. So, so important. Now let's talk strategic planning. What is strategic planning? And how will that assist me? I'm going as fast as I can. I can't possibly do something else. Well, like anything, if you want to become very good at something, you need to slow down, get organized, learn how to operate more efficiently, hire someone to support you so that you can speed up and grow yourself and your business. So, strategic planning is taking into consideration all the strategies that you need to have in order to grow you and your business. The very first thing that I want you to do is I want you to think about your dreams and desires. Consider them. They are incredibly important because in those moments of hard times, in those moments of I want to give up and I feel hopeless, those dreams and desires, when very well laid out and planned, and maybe looking at you from the walls around you in your business, they are going to be supporting you to take another step forward. They are part of your strategy. And without them, you're going to be just jumping at anything that's out there. And that's actually not supporting you. Get in touch with your dreams and your desires. Then you want to ask yourself, as part of your strategy, is how much money do I wish to make? Now, this strategy plan you need to be revisiting again and again. So, at the beginning of the year, you want to take action and start to ask yourself those questions. How much money do I want to be making this year? I don't want you to do this huge pie in the sky. Oh, what would it be like if? I want you to be very clear with yourself. How much do I want to make this year? And then in conjunction with that is you want to ask yourself, okay, before I can make that decision and really put plans in place to execute, I need to look at how much I made the previous year. Now, many people will go, yeah, but anything's possible. Anything is possible when you put all of these aspects in place. And in order for you to grow yourself in a revenue perspective, you've got to also be reasonable with how much you can stretch yourself and where you are at in your business. Can you double your income? Of course you can. That may mean making a ton of changes and working around the clock. Is that what you desire? What if you were to look at it and say, okay, if I grew myself 25% every year over year, would I hit that big dream goal? And does that feel more in line with what would work for you? That's part of your strategy. The next thing to look at for building your strategy and really having it laid out is, what expenses do I need to add or eliminate? Now, your expenses that you add, when you really step back and look at them from something that is going to be an addition to your business, is it going to add more ease? Is it going to add more possibilities of you becoming what you desire to be? While it may be something that you have to place money on, that expense might actually be an investment in growing you and expanding your business. When you add tools, when you add programs, when you add people to your business, you're giving your business a huge opportunity to grow. Now, you want to be very clear with what those look like and how that's going to factor into what is required for your business to continue to grow that revenue. The next thing you want to look at is, which things can I eliminate? You need to have a clear understanding of all of the expenses that you are paying every single solitary month. List them out. List out those expenses and really ask yourself, am I using that? Is that something that is adding to my business? Is it something that's distracting me? Or is it something that is a vital part of my business? Every single year, you should be doing this deep dive review on what you are paying for. Things change. You change. Your business changes. As long as you continue to move forward, they are going to change. And strategy planning is a huge piece of the plan. Now, this is something that a lot of people talk about in business. We talk about time, and we oftentimes will talk about, I don't have enough of it. Well, I'm going to challenge you, my friends. I'm going to challenge you to do time blocking. And when I do this with my customers, sometimes they get very frustrated, but it never fails that once they have followed going through time blocking and time tracking to see where they are spending the most valuable asset that they have, which is your time, they are absolutely surprised at where they are putting their focus and their energy. It is easy for us to be distracted. But as you follow what I'm sharing today, it is also easy to grow and expand. Have your own back. Challenge yourself to step up. Your business came to you so it could come through you, and your business is depending on you to do this. If you don't do this, you could probably get very exhausted, very frustrated, go into perhaps debt if your business isn't making enough money, and then start to beat yourself up. It's not necessary. You can change all of this, but why do that? Because it will make your dreams come true. I want you to remember that when you are looking at your time blocking and you are looking at the time that you spend on every single aspect of your business, I want you to see yourself as every member of your business. See yourself around the boardroom table of your business. You are the CEO. You're the social media agent. You are the marketing brilliance. You are the research and development. You're the accountant. You're the bookkeeper. You are the production team. You are every single solitary role that a boardroom table would have. And so as you start to look at this as you start to realize, I need to be spending time in each of these roles, you start to respect your time more and more. And you start to time block where you need to be focusing and what needs your support. You don't have to be an expert at every aspect of your business, but you do need to honor every aspect that's required in business. Hiring support is a great way for you to fulfill these needs of these roles. Now, let's talk about owning your brilliance. Do you know your area of focus? Do you know it, and do you continuously craft that brilliance? If you played a musical instrument, if you sang for a living, you would practice and practice and practice that. That is the same type of energy that you need to be putting into your craft. You are an expert in your field when you choose it and when you continue to nurture your brilliance in that area. Don't lay on your laurels. Step up with your business brilliance and really own it. Own it and know that you can learn anything and you can grow in any direction when you have the conviction to do so. Always continue to learn. Don't ever stop learning. It keeps you young, it keeps you sharp, and it challenges you to stay in the flow of the changes that are going on in your area of focus and in the world of business. It's one of the best things that you can do for yourself, and you can have fun doing it as well. Don't decide that this is it. This is who I am. I've learned enough. Don't stop there. Challenge yourself. What else is there for me to learn and know? Where else can I be growing? Keep asking yourself these questions and continue to look at what's so important. The last thing about owning your brilliance, and if you really want to own your brilliance, is hire a coach. You cannot do this alone, and brilliant coaches can support you, challenge you, and guide you. You didn't come to a planet to do this alone, and you certainly didn't step into business and need to do it alone. Be willing to be vulnerable. Be willing to change your mindset so that you can grow even more. Learn to value yourself. Learn to appreciate what you do. Learn to see all of the things that you accomplish and give yourself praise every single day. Have a celebration list and celebrate you. You're worth celebrating, my friend. And last but not least, I want you to eliminate what does not bring you value. Eliminate what distracts you. Eliminate team members that do not step up and do not show up the way that they should. Look at the things that are really pulling on you and eliminate those things. So, the 3 things that I want you to take action on immediately is email control. Get a hold of those emails. Get that in alignment. Make that ease. Make that tool work for you, not you work for your emails. Jump into strategizing. Jump into creating a strategy with everything I've shared here and more. And finally, eliminate what does not work for you. You deserve to have fun in business. You deserve to enjoy each and every day in business, and you deserve to be prosperous in business. But you're the only one that can make that happen. Are you willing to step up and have your own back in business and make it something that you would be proud to share with anyone? This is your opportunity, and I want you to remember, you can always make another choice.
Thank you for joining this inspirational talk on the Take Action Now Summit. Inspired Choices Network and our expert speakers are excited to connect with you and learn about your desires to evolve and grow in 2024. If you'd like to learn more about everything Inspired Choices Network offers, including future summits, please email us at info@inspiredchoicesnetwork.com.